Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video. And at the time of this recording, Global has a world tournament coming up very soon. So I'm going to just do a 2021 kind of beginner's guide to the world tournament. Slash team building guide to the world tournament and kind of what you need to do. My reasoning for this is because in my Discord, we were kind of talking about the world tournament, and there was some people in there that said, you know, I've never done a world tournament. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I don't know what to do. So I kind of just wanted to do a quick overview with some team build guides for the world tournament. Just to very quickly begin, the main gist of the world tournament, for those of you that are completely new to it that don't know what it is, basically you're just going to be doing a series of battles over and over and over again, and you're always fighting full teams of 6 characters. So it's very important that you have AoE teams. You want to be able to just one shot and move on, and you want to go very quickly. It's very repetitive, it's very grindy. Basically you just keep playing it over and over and over to amass as many points as possible. My recommendation, if you are like a newer player, if you have the team to do it and can put in the time, I would try to grind up to 30 million points and then stop. 30 million points is going to give you all of the base rewards, which include a bunch of Kais, which are going to be very valuable for newer players, right? If you're a veteran player like me and you've got a ton of extra Kais, then I would say just go up to 23 million, and that's going to get you the World Tournament reward card. Something unique for the World Tournament that we have coming right now is I saw that because we had missed or had like a delay on a World Tournament in Global earlier, that we are getting the new World Tournament LR, which is Mercenary Tao, but our last one, which was Demon King Piccolo, I think we missed a World Tournament with him or something, so they are actually adding him to the mission pool for this World Tournament. So from what I saw is you get one copy at 10 wins and another copy at 50 wins, so you can pick up 2 copies of Demon King Piccolo if you're willing to go in for 50 wins. Okay, so that's just another side note. 50 wins, by the way, will get you well over the 30 mil requirement unless you're playing on low difficulties, but if you're doing high difficulty, there's that. The other thing I'll just say in general is you want to work your way up to the hardest difficulty and then always play on the hardest difficulty as you go through. So with that being said, knowing that it's really grindy, you're going to see why you want to run full AoE teams. If you have this LR STR Broly, I highly recommend you run whatever team build you can that has this guy on it. I'm going to show you several team builds that have him on it. I think one of my team builds does not. But I'll have a very good explanation to these team builds. By the way, in every video I post, I do have a link in the description below to my Discord. If you are ever in need of team building help or have questions, please join my Discord. We have a team building channel on there, and I would be happy to help you out. So let's say you can't build any of these teams I'm showing you for World Tournament, and you want to know based on your box, like what's the best World Tournament team I can build, please hit me up in Discord, and we'll work with you there. Okay, so this is the first. I'm going to start with maybe like the least common teams. I think I've got 3 or 4 teams I'm going to show here. Okay, so this first team is going to be an Inhuman Deeds build. Every unit on this team has AoE. Nappa and Vegeta are particularly good because Tech is kind of like the least common typing you face against in World Tournament, so very rarely will these guys face type disadvantage. So they're probably, after Broly, they're one of the next best units to run. But any team where you can run this guy is going to be like your #1 team. This guy, after his EZA, is like built even more so for World Tournament than he was before, because if there's just like I think it's like a Goku family. Let me double check here. No, there's just a pure, yeah, as long as there's a pure or hybrid Saiyan's enemy, which like 99% of the time, somewhere on the enemy's team, there's going to be like a pure or a hybrid Saiyan. This guy's super effective against all types. And his attack set is crazy for like after his EZA. So literally he's just unstoppable. Like if you get a super attack off with him, he double supers and he's going to wipe every time. I don't know that it's possible for this guy not to board wipe when he attacks if you have him. So basically your goal is get a team with him on it, right? And then for the friend unit, you always bring STR Broly. That's all you do. Because the way World Tournament works, for those of you that are new, the friend unit, you don't get a leader skill anyway, so you just bring the unit you want. So ideally you want to get a rotation with this Broly on it and then the friend Broly on the other one. Just be really careful. Like, I noticed this the last time I did a World Tournament. Not everybody has Broly EZA'd, and on the friends list, it's not always easy to tell. So make sure when you're sorting, you pick the option that gives you where you can see the super attack level, and you want to make sure you want SA25 Broly's, okay? This freezes on here just to be an AoE. This freezes another AoE. Now, when you're doing the hardest level, like, there's no guarantee that either of these freezes would one-shot. I would say pretty much a guarantee that they won't, but the combination of the two of them might. And then these guys you're going to see very commonly. So for those of you that don't know, this Chiaotzu and this Jocko, these are just normal banner units that drop as SRs. They are by far the best and most valuable SRs in the game, and their primary function is for World Tournament. Basically what their passive does is the first turn that they show up, they guarantee stun the entire field. So it does not matter that they are not on the team, the leader skill that we're building here. They are literally just there as a free stun to give you a free turn. This is really nice because if, like, let's say Broly shows up, right? But the enemy's attacking like 5 times in slot 1 before Broly attacks. If Jocko or Chiaotzu is there, it's fine because they're going to get stunned and then Broly can attack. Your main goal with World Tournament is you do not want to get attacked at all. You can get one shot at any time. If any character takes a super attack, you will die. So, because you're running on one leader skill and like the enemy units, they hit like a regular unit does. It's not like when you're facing computer units, like you'll take like 100k normals casually just like your units would when you attack them. It's more of an equal playing field than like when you're fighting computer units. So like they literally could super attack you and do like 1,000,000 damage. You just can't take supers at all. So basically what's going to happen is either you have Broly in the front and you know you're going to wipe before you get attacked, or you have Jocko and Chiaotzu to like save you from getting attacked while you're doing the AoE damage. Okay? Otherwise, you do need to bring Ghost Ushers with, or you bring with King Yemas and you use 2 King Yemas. You got to double them up to get enough damage reduction. Okay? So that's team 1. Second team build I have is a Terrifying Conquerors build. So you could run Strength Cooler as the lead. He works nice here because he's not AoE, but he is supporting with Ki. Ki is something that can be an issue with World Tournament, so I recommend, in addition to bringing Ghost Usher, I usually will bring like Fruit of the Tree of Might to have like that Ki on there. Sometimes I might even just bring like an orb changing item. Like if I know my main unit is going to be Broly, then I'll do that. If you're doing a team build where you have AGL, LR, Majin Vegeta, I would bring the AGL orb change item in addition to Fruit of the Tree of Might because his is by far the hardest super attack to get off. On Global, we do not have his EZA yet. On JP, it's much easier with that Majin Vegeta, right? So same thing with this team build. We've got Vegeta and Nappa as an AoE. We have got Cell as an AoE. We have this Broly as an AoE. Now this build does not run STR Broly because he does not fit on Cooler's team build. So this would be a team build maybe just if you have these units and the other team builds don't work. But if you have STR Broly, I would not run this team build. But this is certainly an option for you. Okay. The next team build, I don't know why it went like that. This I would say is one of the most common team builds that you will see. This is basically physical Broly because he's an AoE. He has also got a good leader skill where he covers full power and movie bosses. So we can get STR Broly on this team build. This Krillin actually is very good for World Tournament. And he actually is on full power. And then we bring the Fat Boo here because he is AoE, but he's also orb changing, which is very, very useful. And then you have Jocko and Chiaotzu. To me, a team build like this is probably going to be one of the more common team builds that you'll see out there. Okay? And then I believe lastly, we're going to see the team build I am going to be running for World Tournament, which is something like this. The reason why I'm running this team build is the amount of points you get are based on your team cost. So if you run a full LR team, you will fight against stronger opponents and thusly you will get more points more quickly. I did do some comparisons. I actually took notes and I compared my two builds, and it was a significant enough difference. Like it saved me many runs doing this team build instead. So this I would say is more of like a whale team build or like a veteran player type team build, someone that wants to maximize the points. I would say the average player probably wouldn't run this team build. One, you're probably not going to have all the units to do it. And two, you probably just want to run something that's a little bit easier to put together. So with this team build, I'm just running this Goku. The reason why, too, this is more of like a veteran player team build is because you need like all these things EZA'd. Like this guy is a Super Battle Road EZA, which is not easy to get. Like you have to have a strong enough roster to beat all the EZAs and the Extreme Super Battle Road as well as normal Super Battle Road, right? Now, if you don't have this guy done, you could run the physical LR Kid Gohan as an option, or if you've played 2,000 days, you could run 2,000 Day Goku in this slot. This guy has a slight edge just because he has a super class support, which doesn't like help most of this team because it's all extreme, but it does help Krillin. And because it helps at least one character, that to me makes the Goku more worth running over the others. But you could run any like all 120 lead out of those three and you'd be fine. And then we just fill the team with LR AoE units, right? And just very powerful units. And then, like I said, for this team build, I am going to bring AGL orb changing items as well as Fruit of the Triumite. You always want to bring Ghost Usher, and then I'll probably bring like King Yama or something, or an additional orb changing item. So that's basically it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to hop into my Discord if you need help building a team. But those are my recommended team builds for World Tournament. This is a 2021 guide based on units we have in 2021. Let me know if you guys liked this video, if you found it useful. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all in the next one.